How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Lambchop, and I spent 12 days doing the 12 days of Christmas. And that was a video every day for 12 days. And honestly, it was recording a video every day for 12 days. I think I missed one, so I had like 1 day break because I got busy and I didn't have time to do it. But I thought I will make a mega movie of all the 12 days, so enjoy. Day number 1, the beginning. We are starting with a tree and a full setup of the whole entire 12 days of Christmas. So I've got all my items that I need to build a tree, I think. Hopefully, if not, God knows. So we jump in a time lapse and use these to build a tree? I think we shall. Now, I don't know what custom tree this is, but it is a custom tree that I'm kind of happy with. I don't know if I could do it any better because I am terrible at doing tree work, but there it is. Now, originally I was kind of thinking, do I do a Christmas tree? But because I want it to be a part of the world, I felt like a Christmas tree is only really good for this time of year, obviously. And to be fair, for my first custom tree on the Forever World... Oh my god! I'm trying to talk about my tree! But yeah, for my first custom tree over on the Forever World, I am really happy with it. It's nice and cute, and it gives a bit more life to this area. And then what I have done as well... added some grass blocks and leaves and some roots just to make this pond a bit more live. And I could eventually, if I wanted to, extend this out a little bit, but you know what, happy with that. Ka-chow! First tree in the bag. Now it's time to start setting up for the rest of the 12 days. So I've got the 11 ideas. I need to put them in a dropper, and then we can automate it, and then we can randomize each day so we get a random idea every day. So let's get the stuff and get that added over to the tree. Right, so we've got the dropper and we've got all the 12 days in front of her. Look at all them. You want me to move the cursor up? Oh. But you gotta subscribe to find out what we are doing in these 12 days. Day 1 was the tree, and the tree is there. And this is where we're gonna put the this is where we're gonna put the dropper there, and put the barrel there. So then we can put. Oh, if you're eager eye, you would have seen that idea. So day 1 done. So every time we don't complete one, oh. Blur that. So there we go. All the ideas that are in there are ready to go. There is one left of us putting the chest down there. And once I've spewed one out, I'll put that back in there. I feel like we've got a little bit of time left to do something else, because I'm trying to do these videos for about 5 to 8 minutes. So what should we do in that time? You know what? We've done a tree, so we go on a hunt for a lush biome. I think we shall. Looking for a lush cave. Now, what we are actually looking for is the azalea tree. I don't think I've actually seen one on my travels, but there's only one way to do it. Is to search for one. I searched for about hours for a beehive, and it's one right there close to. That's insane. You always seem to find things when you're not looking for them. Ooh. Well, I know these are short, but like, that could be another way of finding them pretty easy. If we look for some big holes as well. Azalea or big hole that leads into it. Especially with how the ooh, big hole with the Minecraft. No freaking shot. I was about to say the way the Minecraft generation works. In Xcraft, I used to be obsessed with these. Every building had a spore blossom in it. Is that it? Oh no! No shot! Oh damn! We need to actually let me take a screenshot of that. These cords. I didn't even bring any wood, so I can, because I need to. Oh, diamonds! I need lichen as well. Right, let's grab these diamonds and then let's head back. I think before I go back, I'm going to quickly grab. Oh, it's lichen there. I'm gonna grab myself some lichen. So let's make some shears to get that, and then we can have a little farm in the homestead where we can get lichen whenever we need it. Because it is a really good block to have. Oh, not block, a good light source if you want to have hidden light, just to make things not spawnable, spawn-proof. There's one thing I love, like when adventuring back home, is the lighthouse. It isn't like the biggest building ever. But the fact you could just see it at the tip of the horizon is really satisfying. It's like a pure beacon. It's like, which way home? Follow the light. Or don't follow the light. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. We are back from that mini adventure, and this is the loot that we got. Nothing too great. I did get a stack and a half nearly of copper, which is awesome. Some extra diamonds, and then after the glow lichen and the spore blossoms. I am happy to go to day number 2. So here we go. Alright, I get it. You want to find out, but Jesus Christ, let me do it. Thank you. We can hit the button, and today we are going to do whatever this piece of paper says. And that is never. We are going to the never, never, never. I'm actually glad that's landed on that, because I haven't done much exploration in the Nether, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. And 2, if we go all the way over to the guild, but I had to put an actual doorway because a baby villager, a baby zombie got in here and converted a couple of my guys. So I need to actually go to the Nether and find a Nether fortress. So that is the task for today. We're going to explore the Nether and find a Nether fortress so we can get some blaze and some Nether warts so we can get a little farm going. So let's go to the Nether. We're just going to go straight for it, you know. There ain't really much preparation. I've got food and I've got blocks. What more do I need? And to kill this guy. Right, so what we're going to do is we've got F3, take a screenshot of the coords that we're at. Bam. Oh no, wrong button. Bam. So now, right, I'm trying to talk to my dudes. Right, so we know roughly where we need to go when we on our way back. Alright, let's just carry on going. We are looking for one thing and one thing only, and that is a fortress. You know what? Because we're spawned here, like, this would be a really good place to probably do a gold farm. I'm not yet decided if I do a gold farm eventually, if I build it down below or above the nether roof. Same with a nether hub. Like, am I going to build that below or above? I think I'm good at below. Wait. Oh, if we find a happy gas as well, it'd be good to get one of them. Even though I'm not really too fussed about having one, but it'd be good to have one at least. The reason why I picked it, I know it's kind of... Oh god. Oh. I know it's easy to... I should have bought gold with me. Yeah, anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I know it's easy to break, but it's very easy to spot. If you just find loads of dirt. That is kind of my thinking behind it anyway. Oh my god. You never... Oh god. Come on. At least I have villagers to get all my gear back. Now, this is the exact reason why I wanted this place. So I can do that, and then go bam, 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 bam. Look at this. Oh, I did have a bit of fire protection on me. Oh, I don't have a diamond. I don't have a diamond sword yet. Boom. Take two. Leave a comment. How many deaths do you reckon I'm gonna have? I reckon that's it. Wait. Is that a Soul Valley? Well, no, a Bastion Delta, or whatever it's bloody called. I haven't been in one of them yet. Nor have I been in the Soul Valley. Ugh. Wait, why is that generated like that? That's horrendous. Exploring the nether with Lamb, and we're just making a dirt path. Are we not close to the... No freaking shot. Okay, you... You kidding me? If I die here... How are you seeing me from that far? What is the best way of getting there? That's the question. Hey, look at that. Wait, did I get another one over here? Oh, I didn't, but... Right. I don't know actually how many... I should get, but... Yeah, nope. Not in my lifetime. Come on, shoot me now. Yeah, nope, not there either. This is actually a pretty big one, to be fair. Right, I've just got to remember that's the way I came. No shot. Hey, new chief! Down here. Bone blocks. No, a ghast. But looking at this, I don't think there is actually... I might... Oh, that's all just pillars. The one area that I thought it might have been, that big tower, doesn't look like there's nowhere down. So we need to explore elsewhere. So let's carry on going. Okay, I'll just mine out some blocks. There's another one really close, look. That one looks more promising. So this is even more risky using these, but there ain't much I can really do about that. Oh, chest, nice. No, yep, here we go. Yes. Get the goods. Now, I think I shall do a little bit of exploring. See if there's any more chests. Oh, nice. Oh, but I found this. Right, so we've got to try and get back. So, wish me luck. Oh, wait, I could technically right now do that. I think I've made a grave mistake. I've been tunneling to get out. I'm so close. Well, I'm like, what, 200 blocks away. But my pickaxe broke. I've got like some irons. I'm going to make 2 iron pickaxes, but I need to get to here and nick some of this wood. The fact that I'm in the nether having to craft some pickaxes. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I have found another bastion, but I need to try and avoid it because I don't really feel up for taking it on. I started going up and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to break in. I did find a chest. But yeah, let's just do this again. Hopefully next time you see me, I'll be back at the portal. Oh my god, we are finally back. Oh, come on, not after all this. Oh, I'm gonna die as I go through this, aren't I? There's only one way to find out. God, there's loads of... Right, they're gonna stay there. So here is all the loot that we got from that trip to the nether. Bam! So, first of all, we could definitely need some of that. This area is slowly becoming just infested with temporary farms, but it is what it is. Is it fermented spud? Let me just double check this. So, need to combine blaze powder, a water bottle, and a fermented. So, just that. So after all this, I didn't even need nether wart. Great. Look at that. The villagers have finally converted. Thank God for that. Because that took forever. For some reason, he converted first, even though he was the first one I done. But look at this. Some nice one trades. Oh, beautiful. And what's even more beautiful is we're jumping into day number 3. A new farm! Ooh, exciting! Now, what to do? Actually, I know what we could do. Every time I need to get cobblestone, or any sort of stone, I come down here, and I either mine down here, or I have been completely decimating this area. Which, honestly, I don't mind doing, but it is a chore, especially if I want to get stacks and stacks, and I just can't be bothered to go down there and do that. So let's just make cobblestone / stone farm. So basically it'll produce stone, and then once I get a silk touch, we could silk touch it, or we could just normal it. Yeah, that is definitely what we're going to do. We are going to build a stone farm. So let me gather some resources, and then I'll bring you right back. Alright, so I've got a selection of redstone and... Oh, I'm missing a very crucial part. We need some water, and then I'm going to need lava as well. Because obviously, we're making a cobblestone fire. Maybe some light as well. I think that should be it. Maybe let's take this crafted bench as well. And it's going to get the lava. Because we've already got a little secret little lava farm over here. Need to get rid of the scumbag pillager. Right, so we've got my lava, which I could have just took from the barrel, but it is what it is. Now, what I was thinking, while I was gathering these resources, was where do I want to sneak this little farm? Because it's not going to be like a major feature of the area. And I was thinking, I haven't actually done anything yet with this terraforming. So, do you reckon I could fit it in here? So what I'm going to have to do is dig out a section here. Maybe dig out this as well. And then we can then play with that. So I feel like we should just quickly get rid of this section here. The area has been dug out. Now, I did want to go one higher, but you see there, the redstone for the moss farm is above. So what I'm going to have to do is bring it out here. So basically, what I want is I want to come here, be able to stand here, and then this is sort of the level that I will then mine away at. So the cobblestone farm needs to be at this level. So let's try and work out. So if we do that there, let's get some water on this side. If we do that, so this is how wide it will come out, and then we just cobblestone it up. Oh no, it's gonna ruin my. Oh no. That is a disaster. But, or is it? Maybe that just gave us an idea of where we could put the path going up to here. Right, and then get some stone bricks. Then we can notice. Right, so that is where technically the stone will come from. Is where we want the pistons. So they go bom 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 bom. Stone be along there still. Sweet. So we don't need anything there now. And then underneath, this is how I'm going to power them. Is if we have that there, and then we can go have redstone going like so. Going off a bit of redstone. So that should power them. And then what we need to do is actually, if I go and get glass. This ain't important. Lamb, you're getting distracted. It's not important, but it was bugging me that this is like this. I don't even know why I need the glass. Like, this farm's could be hidden, so you're not gonna be able to see it. But well, actually, that's the point. Is it 5 wide that you can reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we stand right on it, okay, it is. Thank God for that. I thought I'd done it wrong. Right, so that is now, in theory, if we get the pressure plate. That should now have made more stone, which I can't really tell. Oh, why is that? There we go. Why did that make... Maybe that's just a glitch. Glitch in a matrix. Right, so now that's part done. And that's probably the main important part. Now we've got the fun task of making a timer. And what I'm going to do is what the timer I use for up there. I don't know why I'm liking using stone brick for my redstone wiring. So then that's that. So then once that's powered, that has made this stone sweet. Now we just need a place to stand. So now, in theory, we should be able to stand here. Hopefully this should just produce stone. Which it is. Now if I had a better pickaxe, like an efficiency 5 one, this should shred all of them. And then we come off, and then we look in the barrel, and it is collecting it for us. Oh, that is the only negative. That will lock that. What if we take these out? We could then maybe put the barrel here. I don't, this shouldn't now lock it. So let's put grass for now. And then that. Okay, so that's better. Because the first block we'll get, and the rest that we can't reach, we'll just go in the hoppers. It's not the fastest in the world. But it is a way that I can just now come here and just chill out and just... Now all I've got to do is make it look pretty. And I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I suppose I just have to terraform it to the land. But I think to do that, we should just jump into a cheeky little time lapse. So let's have at it. The farm has been covered up with a little bit of landscaping. Ooh, beautiful. Let's go into Cheetah Cam. Let's have a look at that. Now, I'm thinking we eventually need some foliage or something on the top just to make it a little bit more life to it. But honestly, I'm really happy with that. It's nice and tucked away. And then if you go along the path, which I have sorted that out as well, it just fits nicely. And then I did keep in the lava so you can see the lava. And then all you do is come here and then you stand. Boom, 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 boom. Day number 4. I love when I get to come over here and get distracted by these guys again. Oh my god. We are here at the button, pushing it and finding what we are doing today. And today we are achievement hunting. New achievement. Let's actually have a look at what we could get. Oh man, I wish I had this earlier when I went to the Nether for the other day, for day 2. Anyway, let's go for the main Minecraft, and we've pretty much done everything bar the end stuff, which we're not doing that today. Now this is where we could probably do some stuff. We could go explore and find a goat. Adventure. Oh, there's a lot missing on this one. Trade with a villager at the build height. Well, that's pretty cool. Kill a breeze with a deflected breeze shot wind charge. Scrap an iron. Okay. Oh, we've got quite a lot that we could do on this one as well, to be fair. That one maybe. I feel like... Wait, how have I not done that? That I don't get how I've not done either. What? I literally have an auto-crafter crafting block. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's be lazy. And we are going to do a bit of exploring because I want to go and find a beach. Not beach, a desert. And I do want to do the boat one as well. I want to get as many achievements as I can. So we get a boat. Let's go and fish quickly. Hi. Done. We've got the achieve. Oh, that's a cop out. That I'm not just doing that. I want to try and get as many as I can. We need to get a fishing rod. I want to try and get at least 3. And then I feel like that is like valid. And then as well, not just get... Oh, we need to take buckets with us. Not just the 3. We'll keep all the achievements up there as well. The row of achievements. But then obviously, we do need to find a location. Fishing time with lamb. I should probably build a dock. The fish, get the... Whoa! Got a fish! Boom! Second achieve. Done. In the first few minutes. Ka-chow! Right, let's chuck that in there. We might as well keep that on just in case we do a bit of more fishing later on. Right, so we've got that. We've got this so we can put a goat in a boat, hopefully. So, yeah. Oh, and look for a desert. Because we need cactus. Because then I've got all the dyes that you can have. Let's go, adventure! I do have my compass that shows me the way home. So now, I should be able to find my way back. Oh, I didn't show this off. I've rebuilt my pouch. So, this is my adventure pouch. So, I have all the stuff that I could possibly need for now. What? Copper. I need some brown mushrooms. So then I can do my villager conversions with my emerald guys. My iron to emerald. Look at that. That is going to be a mission to climb that. Oh. Yes! Beehive. Do that and then give me your honey. You know what? I'm just going to leave that there. Yeah, baby. Oh my god, there's literally iron for days. But what I need to do is I need to take a screenshot of these coords. Because if I ever need to build out a calcite... Is it calcite? Yeah, I can come here and... Mine a ton. Right, let's just... This would have been a pretty sick place to actually build in. Right, let's snooze and then hopefully we'll find a goat. I have literally done a full circle around this and not a single goat. How depressing is that? I think this is the village that is pretty much over there from my base. So I've been that way and I think I have been this way. So I'm going to go that way, like that way far. And just try and find another another Stony Peaks. I want to get, ideally, 5 achievements. I think that's a reasonable for a video. 5 achievements. I know 2 of them are a bit, to be fair, these 3 are kind of cop-outs, but achievement is an achievement, nonetheless. I think I've done enough travelling by foot. Let's go by ocean. Because you never know, we might find a, what's it called? A drown thingy. Oh my god, I forgot what they're called. The underground, the under ocean ruin. It's not what I've been looking for, but look what's over there. A abandoned portal, a ruined portal. Let's go and check that out. a nice little find, isn't it? Oh my god, breaking underwater is so painful. Nice. Well, there's a couple more golden golden apples I can get to convert my villagers. No freaking way. Nice. Haven't seen one of these in a while. I'll get that. Don't worry. I got it. Still. I need to go check up there. Ooh, what's that over there? I will be back for that biome in a minute. Because there's got to be a goat up there. Ooh. We can get some sea pickles. Let's grab a capel cactus. Oh, that's close. Do you know what? This is making me want to go to the end. Just so I can actually have chocolate boxes. Because this is painful. Right, let's just do this first. So this way, do this, and then we'll go and get some sea pickles, and then we'll go and check up there. Right, so the trick is, and I always get it wrong, but you're going to get right in the middle of that circle, and that bottom pixel. So here, it should be nice. Sea pickles required. God, they shoot up fast, don't they? Time for another mountain climbing sesh. Get to the top and find a goat called Billy Gruff. Oh, Billy Gruff, you gotta sit in my boat, and then we're gonna be the best of friends for life. Billy Gruff. I might try and take him back to probably very far away, but I could take him back home. Right, that's the easy way of getting up here to them. Please. Just one little goat is all I need. No! Why? You know what? Shame we didn't get no powder snow either, but it has been a successful trip so far. Let's head back because my inventory's full and I don't want to like find something and have to leave it behind. Okay, no, no. No. This is bad. Let's get my screenshots just in case I die here. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I just wanted to go and get some sweet berries. One shot from that trident guy, I'm dead. This is how I died on Xcraft the first time. With a stupid ass trident guy. My poor boat. It just got sucked away and then I got chased away from it. If that was a warm, because it's not as cold biome. If it was a warm one, I would have gone and checked to see if there is some suspicious sand so that I can get some of the stuff I need, which is the sniffer eggs. But couldn't find one of these for ages. Now I've just oh, you know what? But you know what? I am not going to waste my time doing this. I've got some rooted dirt. Sweet berries is all I need right now. Oh, this is the bad idea. This is the bad idea. This is the bad idea. I thought to myself that it would have been a good idea to come down here because I kept seeing loads of azalea bushes. Okay, it might be actually. We might be able to catch one of these suckers. I think that's an achievement. Over there somewhere. Right. Is this gonna be another achieve? It is! We got it! We got 4 chiefs. I'm happy. For some reason, though, I cannot for the life of me find anything that I need in the jungle above me. The jungle, I can't remember what it's called now. The spruce forest. But getting this is even better, to be fair. Now it's just going to be the case of gathering some of these resources and getting the hell out of here. Sweet berry, baby! Just follow the compass home and we find some sweet berries. Look at that. The lighthouse showing me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Oh, that is beautiful. I love seeing that. Always put this. There's a beehive over there! I've always said this, but that is such a good thing. You've had an adventure and you get to see that, and that is the guide home. Alright, so we are back at the homestead and it's time to have a look at our loot. But before we talk about what we've actually gathered, we have actually finished our task for today, and that is a new achievement. And we got 4 achievements. We got the bucket of fish. We caught a fish with a fishing rod. We got a honey bottle from a beehive with a campfire underneath it. And then we scooped up an axolotl. So 4 achievements. I was aiming for 5, but I could not find a goat for the life of me. And then some good things that we found that we can now farm. So we've got some dripstone we can farm. We've got some cactus so I can get some green dye. We've got some sweet berries. And we've got some tall grass and some rooted dirt as well. So we've got a few things now that we can actually farm up. Obviously all these bits as well we can farm. But yeah, really happy with that. So let's quickly put these down. So we've got a temporary supply of them here. And just like that, we've got now a couple more farms. So with the rooted dirt, you can bone meal and then get the rooted dirt from underneath. I believe shear that to get them, which that is what it is. We can just bone meal it and shear it away. Then we've got the cactus, which will just grow naturally, and then we've got the sweet berries there, and then finally the drip leaf, which we could just bone meal and then get more that way. So let's jump into day number 5. Sha-la-la-la-la. Push the button and find out what we're doing today. And today we are doing extra details around. Ooh, interesting. Extra details. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. I know what we could do. We could first of all get rid of this little piece of paper in the barrel for day number 5. And let's just go and see what sort of blocks I have to play with. Alright, so we've got a assortment of blocks. And what I'm thinking is I want to add something over there, but there's something that I feel is missing. When I built the guild, I did envision having a bit more of like a training yard added to the side of it. So that is what we're going to go over and do first, because for me, this is kind of what decoration is. It's just adding life to the build. So like, for example, this bit here, technically all these bits and even like this staircase, they're all the added details that bring anything to life. Like technically this has got nothing bringing it to life except from obviously the moving minecart. But this, unless you go inside and you see all the villagers, hasn't really got anything that screams out a training facility. So back here is where I'm thinking. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, let's just here and there. 1, that's a bit of decoration already added, but then 2, I can just do this. And before we actually get onto detailing this area here, I need to get rid of quite a few trees. So we jump into a little bit of a time lapse of getting rid of these trees. I think we shall. So now the trees are gone, and this is the reason why I leave the trees until I start building. It's so like I know this is an area that is to be worked, and it's like hides the progress in a way. So if we go in cheat cam, for example, you can see like a space here that I could work on. All this is like the wilderness that hasn't been touched by human hands. So now what I want to do here is build like a training yard. And to do that first, well, let's start by expanding out this part of the land. And let's not worry about the backside over this side, because we are slowly working our way towards this way anyway. So it doesn't have to look that great, because again, like I said, we're going to be coming back to this eventually anyway. But just a rough terrain, so then even if we don't do it for a while, it'll look okay. So the first thing is I wanted to have just a little target practice with some bows. So what we could do is, it's probably dangerous to put it here, to be honest. My original plan was to put it in here, and I think I might still do this actually. So target and a target, and then above here can be the lights. When they're hit, they indicate that they've been hit. But then that's not all we need to do. So what I'm thinking is, if again we get some more of this extra type of dirt, we can then add different dirt just to indicate that people have been walking along this. So if we have like a little bit like that, another one, and then here is where they can stand. So stand it and shoot. And then to indicate as well, so this is where they're going to stand and shoot. We need a place for arrows to go in, so maybe like have a pot for arrows. And then obviously just a few safety rails. Both sides, so then stand, shoot. Maybe not have that there actually. I don't like that there now. We could just, you kind of get the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this area, and then I'll bring it back to show you what I've done. And a lot would probably change. So let's do it. And it's done. Now you do have to use a bit of your imagination of what I've done. So we've got these acting like arrows. So they've been shot and like missed or whatever. Then here is like where you can stand and shoot. And then you've got a barrel which would technically have all your arrows, so you can like stand it, shoot an arrow, grab one, shoot an arrow, grab one. A bench that is also doubles up as a place to skip the night. And then just assortment of miscellaneous stuff just to bring a bit of life to the outside of this building. So now you go past it. If you didn't know it was a guild, you knew it was something to do with hunting and that. So yeah. So we go to somewhere else to add a little bit of detail. I think we shall. Now another little detail that I like to add to builds like this is carts. And honestly, I've found that they are very easy to craft. Or to say build. And then they add so much to your builds or areas. So for example here we could build one if I can put this blinking thing in the right place. So there we go, that is the base. I don't know why we're carrying hay bales and scaffolding, but it doesn't really matter. And then along the back, what I like to do is then just do this again. So it looks like there's some connection. And then if you want to be a bit fancy, you could add like a little number plate as a bit of a joke. Wagon 1 as a little number plate. And there you go. That is a simple looking cart, which I'm not happy with them. It's add some some logs to the mix. So it's carrying logs and that ready to go into market. And then add some other dirt blocks just to then simulate that it is stationary and been stationary for a while, or why not chuck a bit of. And there you go, that is another little detail. I will probably come back and change all of the actually just do it now. We had an empty space. Now it's not so much. We can even have it so like a few bales are like coming off already because it's been piled too high. you get the picture. Like we can add some stuff, and then what I would probably do is get some bone meal or get some grass and just grass some of these areas up. But eventually I will be adding some bit more boulder work around to the landscaping. So we move on to another type of detailing that we could do. I think we shall. Now, another little detail that I like to add to areas is a water feature. And I know I said a while ago that I feel like this area here is screaming a water feature. So what I like to do, and this is the way I do it, is we work out where we want the main pillar of water. So we're going to say, and actually let's grab some polish as well. This is where the main bit of water is going to be. So just like that, this will be dug down. And then we need to build it up. So, oh, look at this. Because I always forget that we've got so many white varieties that we could, like, actually build some nice things out of white. And I feel like a feature like this, if we grab some birch, I don't know if this is going to work, but these have, like, nice white bits. So then we can have, like, this, but then we could technically do that and then hide a light source inside of it, so we don't even need no light source on the outside. And then we just keep working our way up to then this is where the water bit would be. And then how would you want to do this? So we could do this in multiple ways. Let's dig up this bottom bit, and then we add the water. Right, so now we've got that in place. There is one other thing that I feel like we should do before we add the water, and maybe have something like this coming off. I don't know how this is going to work or look. Could even go the other way as well. Make it look like a proper spikes. And then if we jump up there and get the water, look at that. I kind of actually not liking how it goes over these bits here. I just want it to flow down. See, I don't know, because like, we could have that something like that, but the fact it's flowing over these. But you don't want to overthink it, because if you overthink it, then it's gonna. What about it just like that? Underneath there. Oh, this might be it. Let's get rid of this water, and then bang. Oh, that's the one. Oh, I like that. That's all fancy. It's just this bit probably needs to come out maybe like this instead. But I feel you definitely get the right idea. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better than this. So let's just get this finished and then do the path, and then I'll show you the outcome of this. Now it's done, and the path, it adds so much. Let's just jump into Chili Cam. The only thing is, I feel like what is that noise? Oh, the zombie. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's loud. But anyway, I feel like it adds so much. Wait, did he just break my door? What a son of a gun. Oh my god, you ruined my door, so I ruined your face. Now, I feel like I don't know how long this video is because I've just been vibing at doing a few jobs. There's one other thing that can add detail. What are you doing in here? You selling anything good? Nope. And the final thing is hedges. And this is just a little bit that you can add. So, obviously, I've had these here for a while. And I love my crops. But you could technically add a hedge or a fence. And I don't want to do like a traditional, like normal fence. Like what we could do is, like for example here, just add a bit of like a little bit of headline. And then what we could do is, this is what I like to do as well. Like just add a bit like that. So it's somewhat, it was a hedge line, like that worked. Because at the moment, it kind of all blends into one, but then you add this, that this adds a bit more to it. Kind of. I kind of know what I'm talking about, maybe. I hope you get the picture of like that, like hedge lines. On here, like, we don't even need like the hedge, so we could just have like, this was a fence. Something like that. Now, am I fully happy with this? Not really. Will I work on it like over time? Yes. Like that's one thing that I like about this sort of thing is you can just chip away at it. You don't need to like rush or this is your forever world. You can do whatever, whenever, and just enjoy the beautiful game that is Minecraft. I like the fact that some of these, I might come around and spew a few more of these hanging out, but that now like barricades that more from this side. Like I've got a weird rickety fence. And what isn't a weird rickety fence is day number 6. Who said day number 6? Push the button, push. We're doing a trial chamber for number day 6. Let's have a quick flashback what we've done. We've done a tree. We've adventured into the nether. We've made a new farm. We've gone achievement hunting. Added some extra details around the world, or around the buildings. And we're now taking on the trial chamber. And last time, that went disastrous. But this time, it's probably going to be as bad, but I want to change things up this time. We are going to put all the ominous bottles into a dropper. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. So they are going into the dropper, and that is going to decide the difficulty of the trial chamber that we're about to take on. Please just be level 1. Please be that one. Level 3. Oh no, that's gonna be fairly difficult. Let me chuck these now. Boom, boom. Right, so we are gonna go back to the one that we've been to before. But before we actually go down, I want to build a little barge or something above it, just so then it showcases it a bit more. Because at the moment, I believe I've just got like a cobblestone block in the top, which isn't a very good indicator. Arr! Welcome to my little barge. We are on a quest to drink this ominous bottle and take on a child chamber. And I am a little bit more prepared than last time, so let's set sail, you matey. God, I need an easier way of getting up and down these stairs. I still got my old dump. I've got nothing good in here. I must have took it all. Right, let's set the spawn. Put my shield in its place. And let's just get down there. Oh, that is a cool sound. Let's try and like not set loads off. Oh yeah. This is a bad place to be underneath them. What was this? Oh, I didn't pick up an arrow. Yeah, fight each other. I got shot in the butt. Ha! Wait, he died. We've already got one. Oh, that's not even a good one. We've got one key already. Let's go. Right, we've done it, guys. Let's go. Let's go home. We don't need no more. Jeez Christ, I'm just farming slime balls for days. Hey, another one. Sweet. Nice. I mean, I've got skills. What you gonna do about it? Oh my god. Where did this fire come from? Oh my god, this is... Nice. Food. You know what? We'll take it. Right. Ooh, what's this? Okay, maybe not too much when they're in the water. Yeah, the water's fine, so they can take full damage. Oh, another key! Sweet! That's 3 keys. Already. There was... What's up there? He's dead. Oh, there's another one. Oh, what? Nah, what is that? Wait. Slow falling. Woo! Run away! Regather some health and then go back in. Alright, while we're here, definitely grab it. I don't even know how I didn't see these last time. Blue one? Nice. Diamonds, nice, nice. But that was trash. Come and get me. Come and get me. Right, junk can go now. I don't want it. Come get me, fools! Come on, come on, come on, ladies. 1 pound fish. Hiya! Nice. My bloody shield. Oh, where to put these on? Ow. Wait! I thought they weren't meant to hurt you. I never knew they hurted. What's happening? What are we getting? Nice. We got a god apple. Oh yeah, we got a notch apple. Oh, I hate when you fling me in the water. It'd be right if I had a trident. At least the only good thing is they can't really affect me as much. Whew. Alright, let's make our way up. What do you give me? Another scroll. Some more wind charges. Block of emeralds. That is it. Not that great. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think there's... I think that might be it. Yeah, no down here. Oh god, no! Wait. Where's the way out? Where's the way out? Where's the way out? Here's the way out. Oh. Oh. This I do not like. I don't remember this. Oh, there's loads up there. I could do with the food. Carrots. Woo! Right, eat again. Way up. Just working my way up. Down again. Run away. I think this is my final room. And then I'll complete the chamber again. Oh! Oh my god, if that was it, the final push. I do have a golden carrot if I need it. I've got potatoes too. Oh. Oh god. Oh my god. How the hell did I survive that? Oh. I feel like we cheese this bit. Because I think it's up here. Oh no! There's a lot there. Ha! Child tree, but my ass. Ah! Right, I don't know. Oh no. Right. I've got to try and find this. Oh man. Oh, what's that? Oh no! They're setting back off again. I didn't know they were set back off like that. Oh god damn it. I was doing so well. I was getting too cocky with my little strat there. Oh no. My stuff is gonna despawn. Get an axe. Nope. Ah! Oh. All my stuff is there. Thank God. They must have despawned. Whew. Luckily they despawned. Oh, that was questionable at the end. I feel like I don't even deserve to go up here and get the loot. But we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna end on a high and get the hammer. Ooh. Well, you know what? We should just jump into day number 7 because the trial chamber is now in our history. So, shall we go and push that faithful button? I think we shall. Here we go. Button, button, button. What are you gonna be, button? Ooh, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be... Get a friend to design a new building. Nice. So you know what? I have the perfect friend to call. So, let's jump over to Discord, give him a little call, give him a little tour, and then see what he designs for us. So, Discord time. Are you ready for the tour of your life?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So, if we start by the outpost, so spawn is like way over there.
Hmm.
This area is just my grindy like tree area for now, and then there's the homestead.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
So over here, like I've got it's very primitive, but this is my clay farm.
You can farm clay.
Oh, so yeah. So basically, you can make mud, and then they've gone underneath. They've got dripstone, so they take out the moisture.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah, it dries out to this. I'll show you at the end.
Come back later.
Should be dry. Let me just...
Wow, I had no idea. I'm so out of the loop when it comes to Minecraft.
So here's the starter barn.
Yeah, it's changed since I've last seen it.
So it's had 3 expansions on it already. So I've had this outbit for like them stuff. Got the storage room. That was.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool.
Literally, little Lamb was like, she wanted me to build something out of stone brick and a storage room. So that was my take for her.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Then we got
Fair enough.
the old school silo farms.
Yep.
Which you know how these work.
I definitely prefer it with these trims.
I'm still undecided, honestly. What do you think of my let's go and cheaty cam quickly. What do you think of this terraforming?
It's good.
I was really happy how this came out. That is...
It's very you. Very flat on the top.
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't finished. I haven't finished.
Yeah.
Like where you see like the stones on top, I'm gonna be building a bit more up here.
Right.
Just,
Okay.
just so the stones poke up. I don't know.
I've never seen melons. Are they melons?
Yeah, they're melons. Yeah.
Used in a wall before. That's new.
Oh,
I kind of like it.
I wanted to try. I just want to try other stuff. And then there's a little detail that it doesn't really matter, and no one's really gonna know this. So if I stand on it and set up the farm, I have a flashing light. So when the farm's active.
Oh, okay.
Just because.
Just in case anybody else was on the server that they're not going to be on.
In theory, I could put a lever on this.
Yep.
This, honestly, so happy with it. Even the roof, like, I've been trying stuff with the roofs. As you can see, like it's a lot of different things.
Yeah,
But
I struggle quite a lot with getting like very slight slanted roofs, and this is quite good.
oh, it took me a while in creative to like get this right, and like even like this, so like got like sun bleached parts of the roof, burnt bits for like where it's been smelting away.
Mm. Yeah, I like it.
And
Yeah, it's one of those things. When I saw you building with copper, it's the first thing that I thought of that was helpful for me in Xcraft was having Walker's super smelter.
honestly,
I've
I've never built one before or never used one.
yeah, no, well, I've never built one before, but I definitely used Walker's more than I probably should have done.
But then, like if I've gone to cheat account, like you can see like, ugh, like all this redstone just for a chicken farm is just ridiculous.
And it just doesn't work.
Thing is, I was really happy with how it turned out. Like, it definitely gives me the vibe of the film, but then it's like my own take on it.
Yeah, well, I like the video. The video was good.
And then the same again is like this is that expansion, and this way
I
up.
like the little bin at the back as well, covering up the redstone at the back. I think that was one of my favourite little additions that you
And
put on.
even like the paintings are like graffiti.
Hmm.
Then over here is which I think was a unique take for a enchantment area. My shit.
Did you get 30 levels though?
I have
'Cause I struggle a lot with like trying to design nice enchanting areas that also allow you to get your max 30 levels.
oh so I'll show you the zombie farm in a minute, but like it's with villages where I have got my 30 levels, but I don't have nothing around here for it. It's just the setup for that ready for when I get villagers. To be fair, this is just temporary. But it's there to give like again the harbour area and lighthouse a bit more of a vibe.
I like it. It's cool. It looks familiar. Very. Can't tell.
Season 1.
Is it the top bit of your house?
Top bit of the authority manor.
Oh, the manor.
So
I thought it was your house. It's very good.
Oh,
Has the mud dried?
oh yeah, shit, yeah. Forgot about that.
I only remembered because you looked over at it.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's quite quick then.
And then what you could do is, if you had a silk touch, you could silk touch these and then smelt these, obviously in a furnace, to get hardened clay. Or not hardened clay, terracotta.
So was that a dirt block that you placed back down as well then, and that's turned into mud?
So you need let me go get some mud. So basically, you get water and you put the water onto the mud or the dirt. You know what? Editor Lamb here. I am going to actually upload the full unedited tour of me and Pan showing around my area. It was a lot of fun just chatting with Pan about things. So I'm just going to throw in the unedited and even a little bit of us discussion where we're going to put his build. So, back regular scheduled video. That was a very fun time showing Pan around the base and getting his feedback on like what the progress is looking like over here. And honestly, I'm excited for the build that he has designed. Now, what I need to do is I need to go and gather the resources because I've got a list and I've got the light matica. So all I've got to do is go and gather the materials. And to be fair, I've got most of them. The only things that I'm needing from the list that I've got of stuff I need to get is the pale oak leaves and a lot of pale oak wood. So let's jump over to the pale oak forest and gather loads of stuff. Yeah, we shall. We have got all the resources needed in this chest. So what we're going to do is, and I have discussed with Pan where it's going, we need to crack on and build. But instead of having a music over the time lapse, I'm going to throw it to Pan to give a little voiceover and talk about the build. Talk about the build and his process behind it, because I found it kind of interesting when he was describing it to me of like, what he was going for. So hopefully you guys will find that interesting too. So Pan, take it away.
Yeah, so I never really knew where to start with this build. I knew I wanted to play around with blocks, palettes, textures that I haven't used myself in Minecraft. I haven't played properly, well, at all really, since Xcraft Season 2, which, if you've been following the channel, you know, was quite a ways ago. So it was just a case of looking for new blocks that have been released that I could use, because I knew I wanted to make something that I haven't made before in a style that I'm a little bit familiar with. I know Lamb's a little bit familiar with, so I went with more of a natural style because I know Season 2, that's what his whole thing was. So going with this sort of tree stumpish idea that I decided to turn into a living tree because I added the leaves and stuff on. I went with a small scale sort of twisted branch that came from the ground. I'm using the pale oak sort of block palette because it's something that I haven't really touched before. And I thought if I place a little shack into that, I can create sort of like a little story lore based sort of, it's either grown into it or it was built around it, and maybe this branch has sort of started to lift it off the floor maybe. I'm not too sure. You guys can make the decision on that one, but it was quite an interesting build to just try and put together using blocks that I haven't seen before. So I was looking for sort of colours or textures that worked well with the pale oak bark sort of texture, and I couldn't find anything that worked well. Apart from, I did eventually find, as you can see in the build, Tough worked quite well with the pale moss colour-wise. So it worked as this sort of like blending tone, I guess. And then with the lichen as well, it was just an extra thing on top of that that I was able to use to sort of blend everything together. The issue with sort of living trees is you have stairs usually, or fences, or lots of other different blocks that you can use as little branches or nooks or whatever we use them for. And I was really struggling to find something with these pale branches, pale bark, sorry. So I ended up using the Tough as sort of like a blend to sort of fit them together. I used mud for the walls and the house. Brown is a nice good tone for sort of side walls. Everything else in the rest of the house is quite standard. But I did use the copper elements that I was using in Season 2 of Xcraft, because that's kind of followed me in my builds, I've realised. And I kind of like it as this sort of mechanical power source, as opposed to sort of like a natural campfire-esque little fire that you would normally find in sort of in Minecraft. So it's this sort of like mechanicalized electrical power that whoever's living here is pulling from the ground. I like incorporating it in the builds. But yeah, it's just a nice simple build. I hope also Lamb enjoyed building it. That's about it. Thank you very much, and back to Lamb.
The build has been completed, and I've got to say, Pan, I am in love with it. Now, there is a few things that we had to change on here, and it was only, when I say a few things, it was one thing. So, because I haven't updated since 1.21.7, I haven't got the shelves. So, these bits here are meant to be the pale oak shelves. And then, I haven't got all the copper aged right now. So, all these are meant to be aged differently. I think that is the only one that is actually correct. So, these, once I've gone to the full blue, I could then go back and, like, make it to the colour that Pan actually wants. But honestly, we had day one, we had a custom tree. We have another custom. Honestly, all I said to Pan was, could you build me anything you'd like in your style? So The only limit I said was no bigger than the starter barn. And honestly, love it. He's done an interior as well. Again, all these needs to be the right colour, but honestly, I didn't like the candles. Love it. It's great. Now, Pan, thank you for the build. I do appreciate that. Now, that will be in my forever world forever. Now, the funny thing actually is about this. So, he didn't know that this was going to be my tree farming area. And it's kind of fitting. So, it's a pale oak. So, when I do eventually come over here and start like making my lumberyard and stuff, this bit could be where the pale oak tree area is. And it could be the case of like there was the law behind it could be like there was a little building here, and as we've been growing the trees, one of these trees just shot up and grew up, and then they had to add support to the building. I love it. It's great. It gives it so much character, and then even from a distance, like it's just a nice little cabin. Oh, it's great. And you know what it is great? It's great to be day 8. Now, the reason why I did miss yesterday was because, honestly, I was meant to get all these done a week ago and just record them all out in one session, get them all made, and I can schedule them for, like, the run-up to Christmas. But it turns out I'm an idiot, and I did not do that. I don't know, I just got really busy and lack of motivation to actually do it all in one go. So what I've been doing is, the day before, I've been doing the videos for the next day, and then it turns out that I started doing one, I didn't finish it, got way behind, so then I had to edit the next video, or edit that video on the day that it had to come out. So pretty much I've been recording and editing these videos daily, which honestly I don't mind, but with it being Christmas it is a pain. But we are back on track from day 8, hopefully from day 8, 9, 10, 11 and the big number 12. We will be doing daily videos for the rest of the 12 days of Christmas. Now, with that being said, do you think we should push the button? Come on, comment below. Hit the button, hit the button. Let's do it. Whoosh. Not even looking. Oh, it told me. We're terraforming. Ooh. Now, this one I was excited for. Originally, when I was making the 12 days up, I was going to be doing that bit as terraforming, but we ended up making a farm and terraforming on, what was it, day number 3, day number 4? I can't remember. It was so long ago. So, as Pan has kindly designed this building over here, why not tackle this terraforming? So, I want it to be raised up to this height, and then obviously we'll we'll try and get it into the ground. I'm not gonna do it exactly flat, but we are gonna see what we are gonna do. So what I'm gonna do first is, if I grab some moss, and then I can line up. I know I could technically just go F3. I know this is called. I like doing it like this. So let's go here. Spoiler alert, the next day is planned. It's not random. That chest that I had put there, that couldn't fit one of them in, well, that is tomorrow's one. So yeah, we'll see what that is tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna do it from that height, and then we can then build out with the dirt and stuff around here. So let's grab some dirt and let's throw on a little bit of a time lapse. So enjoy the Christmas jingle. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Time to roll that time lapse now. So let's go and play. Hey! Now, initially was going to go out with dirt, but I started outlining with moss because honestly, a lot of this on the edge is moss anyway. So I thought, you know what? Let's just get the outline done with the moss, and let's go into Chili Cam, and then you can kind of see. So I've got one raised platform there, which does lower down a little bit into a bit there. This is a bit higher as well, again blending back into the natural Minecraft. It does stick out a little bit, and we are missing a little patches of dirt here and there. And again, this comes down. I might smooth this a bit more as well, coming round up until the pale entangle from pan. And yeah, it's taking shape. So next stage, and usually I like to dirt it all, like so I can see the shape, and we can remove it and then go for that. But as we've run out of dirt, I think we should just go straight in with the stone, unless, you know what, let's go and get some dirt and then we'll get cracking on this. So we'll finish this bit and then we'll get on that. So dirt time. But I'm not going to show you me grind away getting dirt. I'm going to throw you back into another time lapse of us getting the stone. Oh no, oh look at that behind. I need to light up that as well. So we'll go and get the stuff, and then we'll throw into the next time lapse of me building the terraforming around that dirt platform. So, jingle jam time! Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. I reckon before we show off this terraforming that I've been doing, which honestly took me a lot longer than I thought I was. I've been playing around with this for ages, but I have now got a vision for other places that I could do. So like over behind me, I now have the full, like, boom, I can know what I'm doing, and we know what we're doing indeed. But what I need to do is remove this, and then we can check out this in its full glory. So let's get rid of this. And then would you look at that? Bam! I think it's time to have a little snooze. We have a little snooze, and then we can have a little look. Snooze! Okay, night time yet. Come on. Set. God, that is beautiful. Come on, we need to see it. Alright, let's jump into the Chili Cam. And then you get a rough idea. So, I'm not too sure about... Oh, this needs a bit more moss. But I'm not too sure about the terraforming around the back. But that is just like a placeholder, so we could focus on the riverside. And honestly, I'm really happy. Like, there's a few bits like there. Maybe I need a little bit more added to it. I definitely need a bit more moss on the top because it is very stone heavy. And I didn't add any of the andesite. Like here, like, there's a lot of andesite. Where here, the andesite was mainly used in the stones in the water. Which honestly, I love the look grass gets when it's on pale moss. Right, we've got that one, then we go over to that. Yeah, it's just a subtle like change of hue. I like that. But let me know what you think of this. Does it work? I think it works because we've got the main side where we've got the beach, lovely, gorgeous, fabulous, and this is like the grindy area where we're gonna have loads of tree farms and we're gonna eventually have a sawmill and stuff like that. I could technically, if I wanted to, carry on this bit around here a little bit more. Yeah, I could actually raise that, so then this is all the same level. But again, this is now like the framework of the area over this side. Look at me staring at it. Oh, what a happy little lamb. Looking at that. And happy I am because we are running to day number 9. Oh yeah. Now we're over at the dropper, we would usually push the button. But as there's only 9 slots in there, and one of the ideas is done twice, that left 1 spare, and that 1 spare was put in this chest below. And what idea, and that is what we are going to do today, and that is kill the villager. And that is, we are going to build a bridge. Now the reason why that one was left specifically is because I already knew I wanted to do this, and I know what I want to do with this, so we can chuck that in there. And let's go over to here. So as you can see, there used to be a little bridge that goes across over there, and then I had a temporary bridge when I built this landscaping over here, and that is what I'm going to be working on today. Now I do obviously have these pillars in place because this is where the bridge is going to come out. And I want to bring you guys along with my process of building these types of bridges. These are one of my favourite things. I say this quite a lot, but these are one of my favourite things I like to build. And it's just a fun little way of crossing the river without having to like... Now, because this is a homestead as well, like I'm not going for nothing like structurally sound. Like I'm not building some like stone bridge. It is going to be a wooden rope bridge. So for me, the first thing is always building across the first layer, just so then you know where we need to start building the bridge from. So now we have this. We now know this is how the bridge is going to lay out. So then I like to build them out slabs. So let's get some slabs crafted. And then we go from one side to the other. So we'll start from here. And then depending on how long the bridge is how much I count out. So I would probably go for this 5. So do 5. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then run over to the other side. And same again. Until we have the dip that goes like that. And sometimes you do need to build a little bit of support underneath so you can get here and do your thing. So if we go along here, this won't be 5, be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would technically be the middle. And what will help, and I've never actually tried this before, but let's go and set up a chili cam so we can always have it as a point to look at. So if we set it up this side, now we can then see. So every time we go into that, we can always see, okay, that curve is, it's nice. Like we don't want to do too much. So now let's get the whole base layer done. Now the base layer has been done, we can go back into the chili cam and you can kind of see it hasn't really changed much, but now you can actually see that curve. And with that curve, we can just now easily and nicely run across, which is nice. Next is what I like to do is now add a bit of variation to these, because at the minute it's a bit bland. Like sometimes I would just go along and maybe just do this as a starter. Or you could do it the other way. It depends. Like, if you wanted to, you could do it this way, so it goes that way, which also works. And I think actually in this case, because it's smaller, it works better that way. And then while you're adding that, add a bit of variation in different blocks. So let's grab this and make ourselves some trapdoors. Oh, actually, let's go and grab some campfires as well. That's another good block to use, especially in these types of wooden bridges. We haven't got that many, but that doesn't matter. We're not going to use too many. So yeah, now it's just a case of... I've only got a few blocks, but you can add them along like here. Maybe not like there, but you get the picture. Like you could just add them along just to break up this bit, and then you can even like add this just to add a bit of a texture to it. And then like up here you could maybe just add like that there, and you could do anything that you feel like, really. Maybe not there, but you get the thing. Like anything there. This as well, like because it's coming off here. I know eventually I will have a path here, but we can have it coming off, and then obviously bring the path into play. Get rid of them, and then boom. Why not a cheeky little campfire there? But then you'd be like, okay, maybe not. It's all like trial and error with this. It's like you get things to make it look how you want. So if we look at this side, just chuck the campfire. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god! And you got to remember as well, like with these, which place they're at, because obviously you can only place certain things certain places. So like here, technically, we could do that. Doesn't matter too much, there's a bit of a gap because you can still walk up and down it. Then if you look at this side, and then you look at this side, like there's a lot more interest and brokenness to this. And of course you don't have to just stick with that. Like here, you could in fact maybe have this come out a little bit more. And this side be like, okay, you know what? We don't want it there. We want it to be broken a bit more. And then the other step and final step is if you get some of these, now you can start adding a bit of a railing. But when it comes to stuff like this, it doesn't attach. So if you want it to attach, boom, like that. And then maybe some trapdoors in here as well. Trapdoors, gates. And then you can just add some of this. And come underneath. Add some dangly bits. And there you go. You have yourself a raggly rope bridge. So what I need to do is I'm going to throw you guys into the time lapse as I finish the bridge. So enjoy. Roll it! Now the bridge has been completed. I did do a little bit extra that I didn't show off. So this is now kind of the vibe that I will be going around and eventually doing. So everywhere you see a bit of stone on the surface is going to be an extension of the landscaping below. So before we show off the bridge, like here, I've gone along as well and I've extended the cobblestone down and I got rid of the, I think it was that andesite here? Because I think it's some underneath this. Yeah, I got rid of the andesite because I was really happy with how that terraform went, and the andesite was only ever used really in the stone in the water. So that is what I'm going to do around here. Is anywhere that I did use andesite, I am going to get it gone and then get it replaced by either stone or the pale moss, or even a bit of tuff, because I never even thought about that, but tuff could work well in this palette. But the bridge, oh damn, would you look at that. Now I probably, well, I'm not probably good, I'm gonna do it. I should really extend some of these and maybe add some lanterns on a few of these as well. Yeah, you know what, I'm happy with that little bridge. Now there is a thing I did forget to mention earlier, and you probably have noticed in the last couple of videos I've been playing around with my mic settings, and today is no different. I don't know, I'm trying to nail it, but everything I do just seems to like change it slightly for the best now and again, but not always. We will get there eventually. Oh, that's missing one thing. Do I have? I do. Let's get a couple of these. Let's get a couple of these bushes. Yeah, so hopefully I can nail the audio. But these, what are these? And then let me check. Bit of embossed. There we go. Nice. And eventually I could probably add some stuff here. I'm not yet decided actually if I want to change all this grass to moss, because the moss is just such a more lush colour green, and I don't really like seeing the mud here like this. I can imagine all along here. Because that looks a lot more lush and it blends a lot more. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think it looks better with the moss or with the dirt? But the bridge is done. We're so excited, and I just can't hide it. Do 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 do. Now, why is that not? Oh wait, why is it done? Don't like that. One bit. I need it so I can smoothly walk across it. Now we can have a way to go over to the next day, which is number 10. And we are day number 10. Day 10. Do. And you know what that means? 2 more days to the big day. Woo! I haven't been doing this in the 12 days of Christmas videos, but as you see behind me, and as you saw from the intro, I kind of took away that beach. And I did that for one reason, and if we stick with the cheetah cam and fly a little bit, I wanted it so this entrance is now more open. So now you funnel along into the main area. I will eventually break down this a little bit more, but that is for when we are back doing normal videos, which will be after Christmas. So it's time to go over and push the button. So let's push it real good. Bump, 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 bump. And today we are get a friend to design a new build. Oh yeah, and I have the perfect friend for that. So we had Pan do that one, and so we get another X-Crafter to do that, and who we shall? It is going to be OC himself. So let's jump into a Discord call with OC and give him a tour of the base, give him a tour of the Forever World, and then we'll see what we need to get and build his building.
Hi, buddy.
Wow, you answered very quick.
Yes, I've been waiting. No, I was just watching YouTube, and yeah, I had Discord open on one of my tabs or one of my screens.
So to start off with, we've got the lovely beach.
Yes.
And then the mud/clay farm.
Oh right. Oh, that looks great.
So Pam didn't know how this worked. Do you know how these work?
Isn't it like the water bottles or something?
Yeah, and then underneath is
yeah,
dripstone.
Yeah. Okay, no, I get that. Yeah.
The barn has had many expansions.
It sure has.
I think
'Cause
I think it's 3
that was your
expansions.
first build, wasn't
It
it?
was. So it's had that lean-to, had the storage room that was suggested by Little Lamb with the stone brick and everything.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I was really happy with how that turned out.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then the back door, which if you've watched the video, you know the law that I kept going through the walls, so I just needed a way
Yeah.
to counteract that.
Did.
I'm very into at the moment hiding things in my world. So like here is a hidden bone mill farm.
Oh, that's so smart though.
And then for example like here, and I'm doing this a lot now, crafting bench.
Dude, that's smart. That's the good stuff.
I did try. It's very something different for me with the melon.
Yes,
I think it works.
it does.
I
like it.
There just needs something to be in between them, but I don't know what to use. And then I've got the super schmowder that was suggested by Pan, which this might be one of my favourite buildings.
Valid enough.
Especially with like the roofs. Like the roofs, like I've been trying again new things where like this bit here is all burnt, because it's smeltery, and then there's some bleached.
I love that.
I think it works, but it's just
Yeah,
it's kind of hard because like, even with like this, I've done the moss to think like to add like weathering and stuff. Then these roofs are not finished, but we'll ignore that. And then going with the hidden farms, I've got not so much hidden, but a little micro farm here that produces box of bamboo, and then I can manually put bone meal in it and have it auto do. So
Ooh,
you won't know this because obviously you weren't about for season 1,
I wasn't.
but the authority was in season 1, and this is the top of the authority manor that I built.
Yes.
But it did have an extra side, so that was mirrored the other side. Because I'm trying to break away from symmetry,
That is always a good idea, yeah.
and I think that this is like very improved. Like I've got like, this added bit. It doesn't serve a purpose, just added shape. Got
I like that. That's artistic.
and then this turned out to be a face. I didn't mean to. You won't. You
Oh
can't,
god.
You
yes,
can't
I
unsee
do
it now.
love this. Oh no.
I put these banners in, and then I looked back at it. I was like, oh no, that's a face
Oh,
with like the rosy cheeks.
The rosy cheeks. Oh no.
And then I've just finished the interior today. Nothing too fancy, but like.
No, but it's good. It's good.
And I had to. Originally, this was the only barkeep
Yeah.
because I thought it looked cool, but I needed to find a space for him, so separate them up.
I mean, just add him. That's fine.
But this building has 3 purposes. 1, all my diamond gear. 2, oh, they don't belong there. 2, I've added a very sophisticated randomizer. So you know that I get people to suggest things.
Yes.
I hit this button, boom.
Oh, nice.
Box 1, bottom row, number 6.
What the hell does that mean?
So box 1 be bottom row and then number 6, but obviously I haven't got bottom row.
Oh, right.
Zombie farm with cleric.
Oh, nice. Yeah, always great to have.
So I can slay away, trade away,
That's just good to have. Yeah.
and then here is the pig farm. Bom, bom, bom.
Nice. Oh, I love that. It's also like a bit pink at the top.
So that's kind of like the logo for the farm I was trying to go for.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
for some reason, so you know how cow farms work, where you like push a button, push them up, and well, I thought that's how pig farms work, but this is not working. How it should. Like I can breed, kind of breed them. It just doesn't. I don't know. This is a fail, but
sucks. I mean, needs some work, but obviously it will be fine.
oh, and showing that the dumpster.
Oh, oh, I love such details. Just like small things that make the world so much more.
So
Yeah,
I I am going to be automating this eventually, but I don't know how yet. But I want it so when I push the button, I need to get the lava chicken song from the jockeys.
All right.
So like every time I push it, I go, then you know. And then going over this way is the iron farm.
Yes, that one I have seen.
But
I love that
I have been draining my iron.
because of the trades, of course.
Yeah. And then obviously another sneaky little bow mill. So not fun fact, but kind of annoying. So that guy there, that is the third or fourth guy I've had in there because somehow he keeps glitching out.
What the hell?
So I've had to build this as a way of getting another one in. So if I go through, just a little bob. So if he disappears, I've now got a quicker way of just moving one up into there.
That's kind of genius, but sad it's necessary, to be fair.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's a little bit broken. Now that was a great tour of OC and a great chat. And just like Pam's tour, I am going to be posting the full unedited version of it over on my Ector channel. So if you do want to check out the full version, head over there and have a little watch. I think we chatted for about, well, the tour was about 20 minutes. And then we stuck on a call for like another hour. So it was good fun catching up with OC. And honestly, I'm excited for his build. I have the list and I've been gathering it. The only few blocks I am missing is a couple of flowers. And that is because I haven't got a sniffer yet. And I've been trying to find one. And I cannot find one. So eventually, once I get them flowers, I can add them to the build. But other than that, I have everything else ready in this chest. So we get on with building OC's cottage. I think we shall roll that Christmas music. Cha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Build. So no Christmas music, but instead we're going to have OC actually talk us through his build. So, take it away, OC.
Ladies and gents, it is time for me to explain my choices with building this house. Alright, so I started out by just making a sort of square, because I didn't really have any artistic inspiration at the time. And then I just filled in the blanks. So I made some pillars at the side. You can see mud and dark oak fences. And then a door, because that's the natural next step, because every house needs a door, right? I thought maybe a circular design fills up some space. That's always nice. Hang a lantern in front of it. Then I made the roof, and I was really debating on what color the roof should be. So I tried it with mangrove planks. I tried it with the warped planks, the crimson planks, and the bamboo planks. And then I decided ultimately that the mangrove planks would work the best. Next, I added the chimney, and I was like, yeah, this back of the build looks so empty right now. I'm just gonna fill it up with as many blocks as I can. So I did, and it ended up creating like a very awesome chimney. Actually, I'm very proud of that. Next was the garden, and I tried to make a sort of overhang that was completely full, but I ultimately decided that it should just be that one row of spruce blocks, and then I just spammed it with as many plants as possible, which actually turned out quite great. On the other side, I was really debating on what to do. So I first tried to make a window design, which ultimately I settled on the campfires and the fence gates. And then I just was debating on what I should add next. And ultimately, hay bales and pumpkins seemed to work. And then as for the inside, uh, that was just a process of trial and error. I already had the chimney, which of course needed a fireplace. So that was the first thing that I did. And then it was just a process of making a table, hanging a painting, bookshelves all around, and some barrels. Just an ultimately great, cute Minecraft house. So, yeah, I hope you're enlightened.
And just like that, OC's cottage build has been built. And honestly, I am loving this. This is a gorgeous build. Now, there's a few things. One, the copper, I haven't aged yet, so I will, as soon as they become exposed, I will wax them to get into the right state. And then if we come out to his little bit of a garden, we are missing four things. So we're missing one of the blue orchids, and then the fire torch flower and the pitcher pod. Basically, we're missing the two flowers from the sniffer, which isn't the end of the world. I will get them and we'll bring them in over here as soon as I get them. And then I did bring my dog over here because I thought it's a bit more fitting. But what I do need to do is I need to connect to the road, and I want to add a little bit of a sign to say what build this is. So let's, and just like that, the path is connected. The cottage has been named. I did move the lantern down there because I wanted to put something here, but it wasn't fitting at all. I do want to say a massive thank you to OC for designing this building for me. It is, like I said earlier, absolutely gorgeous. And honestly, it actually fits really well with my world. Like now we come along this path. We do an F1 mode, look. And we've got the guild there. And then we've got a little cottage. Eventually, obviously, these trees will be taken down and more landscaping will be done. But for now, it just sticks snugly in there. And even like down here, like you can come here. You can't really see it. Boosh, a little cottage. And technically, the two builds from Pound and OC are the first two houses actually in the Forever World. I really need to build myself a home in my Forever World because I haven't done it yet. One day I will. I'll add it to the long list of things that I want to get done. And the next thing I'm getting done is going to be day number 11. So let's get this one ticked off the list. It is Christmas Eve right now. I hope you all are excited for the big day tomorrow. But we have one job to do today, and that is push the button. There's two things left, so it could be 50-50. So I have a rough idea what it could be or what it couldn't be. So let's push it. And it is a build with a Christmas palette. Let me have a look what I've got in my storage, and we'll try and make a little palette there. Right, so I've finished going through all this, and this is what I've got. So we've got the classic red and white, and I was feeling gold, right? But not gold, because obviously gold is too bright, and I don't have much at all. But you can imagine this is like a gold-y colour. I don't know. Will it work? Probably not, but we'll have a little bit of fun with this. And what I'm going to be building is a hobbit hole. And the reason why I'm doing that is I want to make a little snow farm. So I thought, why not go over and build it somewhere in the thing. So I don't even have to do a whole building. I can just do a facade and then have the snow golem there. And I just need to grab... Just grab some diorite as well. So let's go over to where I'm going to build it. I think somewhere over here. Because we've got that building there. Because I don't think anything like that would fit over here. Would it? No, we haven't really got anywhere like hobbit hole-y area. So let's... I don't want to make it too far. I know this is going to be the tree farming area, but why not have it over here somewhere? Let's... We could build a path come up here eventually. Let's build it here. And like what I'm thinking is... we do this as the walls. Let me grab a crafting bench. I should have bought... Oh no, I'm an idiot. I've got one in my inventory. I have one in my bundle. Which I found out the other day. You could do this. You can scroll and take out whatever you want. I never knew that. So every time I've gone on this, I've emptied the whole bag out just to get one thing. So we say this is the middle. And then the doorway could be here. So let's make some of these. I haven't made a hobbit hole in ages. I'm kind of taking a bit of inspiration from OC, but shadoosh and then shadoosh. You know what? I'm not feeling this sandstone. That's not giving me a Christmas vibe as I thought it was going to be fair. Maybe that could be the floor. Let's see it as the floor. Oh yeah. The floor works perfect. Look at that. Perfectly in place. So now let's try some pale oak, and I haven't got many of this, so let's try and do like a, I don't know, let's do something like this. We got the door. You know, I'm not a fan of door being like that. Let's, do we put it there? Oh, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Get a cheeky little stair. Shadoosh. I think that works. Does that give a Christmas palette vibe? Because then what we could do is, and I know I'm not going to build the interior of this, but we could act like. See that? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This is like my design process. Like I just build something, and if I don't like it, just get to the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, until you get something you're happy with. I'm definitely happy with that. You know what I need to do is I need to get some dirt and actually build up around it. So let's quickly do a bit of a dirt montage, a dirt time lapse, and then yeah, we'll go from there. I kind of got carried away, and oh my god, there's mobs everywhere. Why did it have to be night time? Yeah, I kind of got carried away and built the whole thing. When you've got like the motivation of the thing, you just got to do it. You can't just pause. You just got to keep rolling, keep steaming forwards, and then you make this. Oh, I've made a face. It's like a weird. It's a polar bear. I built a polar bear and a facade because there is definitely no room up there. Yeah. I don't know. This is very on the nose for a Christmas themed, well, thing. Yeah, I'd say this is a polar bear, and then we go inside the mouth. Huh. I did an interior too, and it's very dire. But what's worse is we need to actually get up here. We need to now imprison a snow golem, which isn't going to be the easiest. And swap them out. Aha! That worked. Not how I wanted it to work, but it worked. Let me drop my stuff. Get my lead back. Look at that. We now have a snow farm. Oh, yeah, baby. And then let's just rebuild up the Christmas vibe area. Bam. Damn, son. Give me the snowballs. I don't need them right now. Let's do another one. There we go. Beautiful. In place. Even easier. I am a professional Minecrafter. Oh, yeah. We now have a snow farm. In a Christmassy themed palette. To be fair, white and my god, I reacted so slow there. We'll just ignore this patch up job. Oh my god, I just want to talk about my building. Would you associate the white and red as Christmassy? Or, again, do you feel like I kind of did a bit of a cop-out and... I don't know, I don't feel like it's a cop-out. I could have gone bigger, but these are only many of these short, quick videos. while I use up all my last bit of dirt. I like it. I'm happy with it. That bit's a bit weird. Maybe I need to get some black wall something to like make it darker. You know what? I feel that definitely looks better. Kind of looks like a little bit of snow wall, to be honest. But there you go, guys. I have built with a Christmas palette. I had to take off that other part. I was not vibing about that window. I think it looks a little bit better. It's a weird entrance, and it's definitely a weird face. I've also added pumpkins into there just to add a little bit of orange, but it makes him look more like a cheek. But I'm definitely happier with that than I was before. So, yeah. It's my little snow bear hiding my snowman. But what isn't hiding? It's the final day of the 12 days of Christmas. Day number 12. And it's Christmas Day. Oh yeah, final day. Boom, 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 boom. It's going to be sad to end, but I'm looking forward to finding out what the last one is. Spoiler alert. I already know what it is, because it's the last day. Let's go hit the button. Time to push the button for the very final time. And what shall it be? It's a little lamb takeover.
Oh, it's me.
So yes, Little Lamb is going to be taken over, and it is going to be one of her first times actually playing Java on the PC, because he plays on Bedrock on the Switch and the Xbox. So, what we're going to do, are we going to get you some blocks and you're going to build me something?
Yes.
So what blocks are we getting for you, and then you're going to take over and build?
I would need netherrack,
Okay, so here's a couple of stacks of netherrack.
diorite.
What, the white one?
Yes.
I've got a stack and a half for you there. Any other blocks? I know one thing you're going to need.
What?
I've got a little bit. I know you like the spruce wood.
Yes, and I need like some dirt, so then I can go up to top.
I've got no dirt, but what I can give you, if you want to build up, to build.
Yeah.
So like scaffolding, there you go. Have some moss blocks to build up with.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you need?
No, I think that's it really.
All right, so let's go and snooze, and you're going to take over.
Yep. So today I'm gonna build a present today. So I'm just gonna build it somewhere over here. I'm gonna find a place like here somewhere
Not there.
or somewhere down there. Like,
You go if you want to build there. Build near the Christmas building.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build near the Christmas building. So
Space. There you go. You got to push W and space at the same time. Keep holding W. Space. There we go. That's the way. Not all the way. Only when you go up block. Perfect. So you're building here, are you?
yep, I'm building here. So I'm gonna build here.
So you push space and then you place it at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can look. So you stand here. What block would you want to put
Like,
next to it?
never up.
Never up. What there?
Yeah.
You just look and then you can place. Okay.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Now I'm gonna use some diorite and gonna place it on top of the spruce wood. So and now I need some spruce wood. So it's gonna be like this. It's like spruce wood there, and then there. Then I'll need to. I'm gonna put that. So it's like this. I forgot to put spruce wood there. Now I need to break that. How do I break?
That one there, baby. There you go.
Diorite.
Oh, is that going to be what you could do on the other walls, is it?
Huh?
Is that what you could do all the way around?
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do all the way around. So let's speed it up. Whoa, now it's all finished. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Because I did try my best as I can. So I really do hope you like it. This is what it looks like. If you come around and around, like around, that's what it looks like from round. I really do hope you like it, because I did try my best.
Well, there you go. Little Lamb has built a present, and honestly, I think it looks absolutely fabulous. I think you did a cracking job.
Yeah.
Are you proud of your present?
Yeah.
I think your present looks better than my little house.
Yeah.
You saying it looks better? Hey! Well,
I did try my best though.
well, thank you for that, baby. I do need to work on this a little bit more.
Yeah.
But what would you do to change this?
I would change it to have that, like there's still a pumpkin, but like it'll be like it's facing you and it looks like Santa's watching you or something. Because if you so yeah, I think you need to change it a little bit more, yeah, that looks good how it was. Yeah, and you do need some of that though. And you should have checked in your junk ones, where you're gonna organise it next.
Are you trying to call me out on my organising? Oh, are you?
Yeah.
That's mean. You shouldn't be calling out me on my organising.
You're not organising properly. I did say I will watch you.
And you are watching me.
Naughty boy. You're such a naughty boy. You're being a naughty boy. Santa's not coming to you.
Oh no, wait, am I going to get coal on my stocking?
Yep. You're going to get yourself in your stocking.
Myself?
Yep. Santa's going to grab you and put it in your stocking.
How about last bit? Boom, 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 boom.
Blah, 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 blah.
Do we think that looks a little bit better?
Yep. Anyway, what's inside of it? I don't know. Let me know.
I will show you what's inside, and then we'll say goodbye to everyone, shall we?
Yep.
It's my snow farm. Snowballs!
Snowballs.
Well, there you go. That has been the 12 days of Christmas. We have done a lot since starting this. We've built custom trees. We've built new buildings. We built a bridge. We did terraforming. We took on the trial chamber. We've had 2 friends design buildings. And we even had Little Lamb take over a video which was epic. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. And I cannot wait to get back to normal videos and doing for the Forever World series every Friday for your faces. So if you are at this point of the video, drop a comment down below saying banana butts. So until next time, I've been Lamb, you've been amazing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye.